Good evening. The pressure from angry volunteers has forced the government to dump a controversial plan to combine our emergency services. The backdown has raised questions about the future of Minister Tony Piccolo, but he claims it shows he's listening.
An embattled minister faced with an emergency of his own.
In government, from time to time, you get some potholes in the road, you get some detours. The important thing is how you deal with those detours.
Tony Piccolo has been forced to abandon his controversial planned merger of the state's emergency services following a fierce fight from thousands of volunteers.
We would have seriously seen thousands of volunteers walking.
Under the reform, a single commissioner was set to oversee all three agencies. That's been scrapped and instead 13 working groups now established to investigate an alternative reform over the next 12 months. The backdown also follows a scathing letter from the SES Volunteers Association stating it's lost complete confidence in the reform process and Mr Piccolo's role as minister in it.
His political career is under enormous pressure at the moment. I think that the Premier would be very displeased with his performance.
The Premier rang me this morning and he said that he supports the decision I've made.
Premier Jay Weatherill confirmed his support in a statement. Mr Piccolo has listened to the sector's concerns and acted. Other colleagues also standing by him.
He's someone who's incredibly dedicated to his portfolios.
The CFS and SES Volunteers Associations have welcomed the decision, although some say they're not celebrating too soon. With no confirmation the same controversial changes won't be reintroduced after the working groups release their recommendations.
Until you know the fine detail, nothing is ever over. Some think it's going to be all right, some are really concerned.
It would be wrong for me to rule anything in or out.
Alice Monfries joins us live from Parliament House. And Alice, where to from here?
Well, Will, the Minister was unable to say today exactly how long the reform process will take now that he's going back to the drawing board. But one thing's for sure, the volunteers won't be going quiet just yet after this small victory. In fact, both the CFS and SES Volunteer Associations today contacted all of their members, warning them that these controversial changes haven't yet been completely ruled out and that their voices and feedback are needed now more than ever.
Yeah, thanks very much, Alice.